there is no contradiction between being a religious person and being somebody who is religiously neutral.
The McGill Muslim Law Students Association and others protested in front of the Montreal courthouse, protesting Quebec's Bill 21, the law that makes it illegal for public servants in positions of authority, like lawyers, judges, police officers, and teachers, from wearing religious symbols while on the job. Students gathered more than 250 signatures, including those of 15 law professors, to demand the CAQ repeal Bill 21, a law they judge discriminatory. This as the law is challenged in Quebec's Superior Court.
I want the Quebec government to repeal this law because it is blatantly discriminatory, and that there's no contradiction in having a neutral state and allowing people to dress and respect their faith.
McGill law students at the protest say Bill 21 is restrictive and goes against Quebec and Canadian values of equality and integration of minorities.
What we're talking about is a pluralistic society, and we have to discuss what it means for people to coexist and to respect one another, and for also to revisit what it means to be impartial. It is not about superficial symbols, it's about how one behaves and conducts.
It is blatantly discriminatory. It's completely unjustifiable that the jobs that I'm able to acquire, my colleagues who have more credentials than me or better grades than me are not going to be able to acquire.
The National Council of Canadian Muslims, who are part of the court challenge, say they are standing up for all Quebecers by contesting Bill 21.
This bill represents one of the largest attacks on civil liberties on soil and north of the 49th parallel in the last decade. We think that this piece of legislation is reprehensible. It simply is stunning to us that this piece of legislation was ever passed in the first place.
The judge in Monday's hearing said it could take up to 6 or 7 weeks to complete, but is certain that the challenge itself to Bill 21 will likely not end up being settled in this courtroom.
We're at the beginning of what will be a very long process. This is the Superior Court. Foreseeably, the proceedings will go next to the Quebec Court of Appeal and eventually end up at the Supreme Court of Canada. So it could be years before we have a final word on the constitutional status of this law.
I'm not going to give up being a Muslim woman in order to become a Crown prosecutor just because François Legault's government says I have to. I won't.
In Montreal, Samsara Rainville, City News.